Paní Weber dnes pohovoří o trendech leadershipu ve 21. století, o změnách ve firemní kultuře, o nových trendech a o tom, co nás čeká dále v souvislosti s digitální transformací. Jenom na úvod uvedu, že paní Weber byla do pozice generální ředitelky Microsoftu České republiky jmenována v roce 2013 a od července 2016 je generální ředitelkou pobočky Česká republika a Slovensko. Přednáška bude samozřejmě v anglickém jazyce. So ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome here between us our guest, Biljana Weber.
First, I would like to thank you all for choosing to come here tonight and not go to the pub. I know the competition is tough. It is my pleasure to be tonight with you here. I was studying business like you do. At the time I wanted to study architecture, and because my eyes are not so great, my mom told me maybe you should study something else. So I decided to study business and informatics. And when I look back, I think this was one of the best decisions in my life, because when I combine the two, I can do any profession I want. My mom wanted me to work in a bank, and I hope I will not offend anybody when I say I told her I will die of boredom in a bank. Then there was an idea of my father, who is a university professor. He said, why don't you stay at the university? And I said, you don't earn that much money on university. I want to work in business and in IT. And I started first in IBM. I was in that company for 19 years. After I graduated, this is where I worked, and the last 7 years I work at Microsoft. If I could choose again the profession, it would be again profession in IT for several reasons. Number one, something that we never think about when we choose a profession. Working in IT means you work with a highly intelligent people. Your colleagues are very intelligent people. Your customers are very intelligent people. Your business partners are very intelligent people. And all of them are challenging you every day. And every day you learn something new from them. And you grow as a professional and as a person. So if I could choose again, I would go for IT again. Secondly, which is maybe not so important for you, but super important for me, it's a very young industry. I work with many young people who inspire me and keep me young, no matter how old I am. And it's really, really great. And you have to learn all the time, because the things are changing so fast. If you don't learn, and if you don't keep changing, you're going to be outdated very, very quickly. So in a case you like a profession that is very dynamic, very challenging, giving you huge opportunities to grow personally and professionally, IT is the right industry to work in. However, in today's world where everything is touched by technology, being close to technology is super, super important. And this is bringing me to the topic of leadership in a digital age, and what does it mean for all of us, how the things are changing. I get a question what Microsoft is about today. And I say it's a totally different company. And the company has changed culturally, it's changed in the way how we work, how we interact with our employees as well as with our customers and partners. And we have in Czech Republic implemented something that is called the New World of Work. And we are very proud to be ambassadors of it. And I will share with you a little bit about what the New World of Work means. So how Microsoft has changed. We are already 40 plus years old. So we are already an old company in the IT world. And when our founder, Bill Gates, founded the company, he was saying he wants that there is a PC in every home and every desk in the world. At that time, it was super, super visionary. Today, it's not inspiring anymore, because all of us are having at least 2 or 3 computers in our pockets, because we have smartphones, we have different devices all around us. So we have a new CEO who has started to lead the company 3 years ago, and he has brought a new vision, and the new vision is to empower every person and every organization in the world to achieve more. And the digital transformation is really the time and era where every person is truly empowered to do whatever her or his dreams are. Often in IT, we talk about the new industrial revolution that the digital era is bringing. There was a first industrial revolution when there was electricity that was invented, the first cars, the industry era of the factories. Then there was an internet era. Now we are talking about digital transformation and a digital revolution that is all around us. So the companies who are thinking that what made them successful yesterday will make them successful tomorrow are totally wrong. If you look at the top 500 Fortune companies, those that were in 1955, there is only 15% of these companies that are on that list today. They all drop off the list, but not because they didn't want to be successful. It is because they didn't recognize there is a change going on in the world and they need to change as a company as well. Here you see Edwin Lung on the cover of the Life magazine, early 70s. He was named genius at a time. He invented Polaroid camera. I don't know whether any of you know that. It's instant photography. And in around the 80s, they were having a huge revenue of several $1 billion, 25,000 employees, really nice company. And in 1991, they went bankrupt. And they went bankrupt not because people were not intelligent and were not working hard. They went bankrupt because whatever idea the team was bringing to the board about digital photography was rejected by the board because existing business model was more profitable. And this is an example where in a case you don't change and you don't embrace the new trends, no matter how successful you were in the past, you're not going to be successful in the future. Today, if you go to the Silicon Valley, you might see some special machines. You can plug in your phone and then it prints out the photo in this Polaroid look and feel, and it's called retro chic. I don't believe anybody wants to be in the business of the retro chic. On the other hand, we have a number of the businesses who managed to reinvent themselves. So for me, one of the best examples is General Electrics. They started with electricity, then they were in transportation, they were in healthcare, in banking. This is one of the most famous CEOs in the history of the CEOs. His name is Jack Welch. He was saying, in the case the pace of a change outside of your company is faster than the pace of change inside your company, the end is very near. So your company is going to end very soon. But GE manages to reinvent themselves all the time, and the new CEO says what they're going to be among the top software companies. Why is software important? Software is really all around us, and IT is making for anybody possible to have great business model and super success in the digital world. Very often when we talk about to our customers who are their competitors, they are thinking about their traditional competitors, and I tell them, these are your competitors. A next young student who will have a crazy idea that will work and that will kill your business. If you look at Airbnb, they are currently the biggest platform for any hospitality business, and many hotels are suffering because of that. If you look what Uber brought as a breakthrough. Or the ladies in the audience, do you know who is the richest American below 25 years old? Her name is Michelle Phan. And actually, she made her fortune by producing a YouTube videos how to apply mascara and how to apply different makeup. And she has millions of followers. So the world is yours, guys, to grab it. Technology is here. You just need a great idea how to make it work and how to break some old business ideas and bring some new business ideas. And you are the competitors of the big companies, not another big company competing with another big company. So I want to share with you how we think about digital transformation. It has 4 elements. It's not only I buy a new computer and new software and I'm digitally transformed. Not at all. Many companies who are really thinking deeply about digital transformation understand that there are 4 key elements. You need to transform your products and services. the way how you offer them and how you communicate with your partners and customers. You need to transform how you collaborate internally and how you work internally, and you need to digitally transform all your processes that are supporting your business. So I will talk today about empowering the employees and changing the way how the companies are collaborating. And I will talk about our example, what we have done within Microsoft. So a couple of years ago, we decided that we would like to do a transformation how we work. And this is like a typical path how the people or individuals react to transformation. I used cats. I think if anybody loves cats, I think this is a nice example. The first reaction to all the transformation and changes of the people is a shock. They are surprised, then denial, I don't like it. Then people start slowly to understand that, accept, start to have new ambition, and then after that there is only excitement about all the great things that are happening. So we have announced 2.5 years to our employees, we are going to the new world of work. Nobody's going to have a desk, nobody's going to have an office. And the reaction of the most employees was, company is saving on us again. I don't like it, this is bad. If I come to the office, how do I know where I sit? If I don't have a desk, how do I know I have a job? Managers were complaining, I will not have an office. And then we started to explain what the new world of work is. And it has 3 important elements. One element is technology. The new mobile technology, cloud technology is making it possible for us to work from any device, anywhere, because we can access our content wherever we are. Second element that is also important is about architecture, how we design the building. And the way how we have designed the building is to provide the employees different neighborhoods, we call them, which means you have, in a case you come to the office and you want to spend the day collaborating with the others and meeting your colleagues, you're coming to so-called hubs that look like pubs, and you go there and you meet everybody. In a case you want to come to the office and have a very quiet corner because you have to prepare an important presentation, proposal, or a speech, you will choose one of the workplaces that are designed to give you privacy and quiet space that you need. The third element is about the culture, and that one is the most difficult one. How to build the culture of the new world of work, meaning that anybody can work from wherever he or she chooses. So very often I would get a question from the different general managers of the company in Czech Republic when I say people can work from anywhere, and they say, how do you know they're working if you don't see them in the office? And I say, how do you know they're working if you see them in the office? So being in the office and spending certain numbers of the hours is not what is important in a new digital age. What is important is what you as the individual make as an impact on a business of the company. What are your results? How you are supporting the success of the company with the customers and partners. So the numbers of hours is not relevant how much you sit in the office. What one needs to do is to be very transparent about where he or she works on each day. Is it at a customer space? Is it in a coffee shop? Is it at home? Is it at office? To be available for the customers and for the colleagues on the phone, on the Skype, on the emails. And also, every team has established certain rules. So many teams are saying, okay, we want Mondays and Fridays that the team is in the office because it is important that we see each other, exchange the ideas, not only to have all the time meetings via Skype. It's good to have a personal touch as well. And it started to work very, very well. We are now 1.5 years in our new premises, and the employee satisfaction is very, very high. What we have done when we were moving to the new premises and designing a new premises, we really involved all of our employees to take part in that project. We have turned one of the meeting rooms in a so-called demo room. So every week you will get a letter, email saying, hey, this week we have different chairs in that room, so come and test and vote which chair you like most. Next week we would have the desks. The week after was the color palette for the new office, which floor should have which color. The most important and the most popular demo was the coffee machine. Everybody come to test 20 different coffee machines and vote which ones they like most. Also, we asked employees what you would like to have in your new office, and the answers were very fancy meeting rooms, great technology, enough parking spaces for the bikes, and the shower in a garage that if I come with a bike, I can shower and change in a garage and then come clean and nicely smelling in the office. Barbecue on the roof, nap rooms when I work overnight, and we have all of that in our office because we wanted employees to feel good, and we wanted our employees to feel creative, empowered, and innovative in a new office, because this was the major thing: collaboration, inspiration, and creativity that we wanted to inspire. We have done a number of the things to make everybody feel included and involved, and every employee had a chance to say, okay, I want to be in a design team. I want to be in a culture change team. I want to be in the team that is doing technological concept of the new building. So everybody had a chance to participate if he or she wanted, and to create this new world of work that we have. What happened is that we have had 27% improvement in a work-life balance of our employees. Meaning a lot of our employees are not from Prague, and they don't have then to drive every day 1 hour on a beautiful D1 or any of the streets around and spend 2 or 3 hours in a car to go to the office and go home. Also, we have a lot of people who have young families, and for them, sometimes it's practical to leave the office at 3 o'clock and pick up the children from the kindergarten and play with them and then continue working in the evening. It all helps for us to improve our work-life balance. We have got a number of the awards, and this year we got our award as the best employer and a great place to work. And this is the award how our employees were voting for us as a company. Productivity has increased, collaboration is better, and very important in our industry, innovation improved as well in our team, because innovation is the currency in the IT industry. We don't have respect for the history, we have respect only for innovation and the new trends. Now, I want to share with you a couple of lessons that I learned through this change, as well as throughout my career, which I thought might be something to help you when you're going to think about what you want to be recognized for when you're going to stand here in 20 years from now, and when you're going to think about your career. For me, it was very important that we have selected our own path. As a leadership team, we sat together 3 years ago and we said, what do we want to be recognized for in Czech Republic and among our teams? And we have selected a topic that we want to be the leaders in this new world of work in Czech Republic and inspire other companies to embrace that. Super important is to learn how to trust each other. What I said, what people are saying, if you don't see the person, how do you know the person is working? There is a huge level of trust and transparency in a company, and we know that everybody is working for the same goal, to have a company being successful. Everybody has a clear set of roles and responsibilities. There is no need to control people. In the case somebody is doing a great job, it will be visible. In the case somebody is not doing a great job, it will be visible as well. So you need to trust the people. If you trust the people, you empower them to do the great things. I had many managers in my career, and micromanagers are not my favorite. I don't know anybody who is performing greatest and being very creative and innovative if there is a micromanager above him. So trusting people, empowering them is very important in the organization when you want to drive for a high performance and innovation as well. Strong communicator. Whatever you do, it is important that you are very clear in your communication. Very often I have employees coming to me and saying, look, can I talk to you? This is my goal, aspiration in a career. This is my dream job. And I really love that, because if they say what they want, we know what the people are dreaming about and what is their aspiration. If you keep your desire within yourself and hope your manager will recognize it, you will not go forward as fast as you want. So say what you think, and say it in a nice and respectful and clear way so everybody understands. Also, it is very important, if it is a key message, we need to keep repeating it. I thought when we did change to the new world of work, I've sent one email, I had one presentation for employees, and I thought everybody gets it. It's not true. Sometimes we need to repeat and repeat and repeat the message until it really, really lands in the organization and until everybody really understands and embraces it as their own. Being a great planner is something that will make you successful in whatever you do. Knowing what are the 2 steps ahead of you, what are the next activity you want to do, being a very organized person is very, very useful. The busier career is, the more important it is to be a good planner. Thinking, okay, I'll do it tomorrow. There are some things we don't like in every job. For example, I'm not great at administration, and I all the time try to push it, and this is what I end up doing then Sunday afternoon to complete whatever administrative tasks that I didn't do through the week. But you need to plan for different activities. Even when you're very busy, plan time, think time. Thinking is super important, because if you think about the things, think them thoroughly, research on the internet, get all the materials you need about certain topic, there is a highly likelihood that you're going to make a better decision about certain situation than just doing it at a spur of the moment. Empower the people to achieve their dreams too. It's a clear job of the leader, and we have really done that in the project of the New World of Work, because we have really empowered our employees to be the part of this change, and also to give their input and have the project really as their own project and not something that was imposed on them. Therefore, everybody is even more proud of the new building and the new world of work than they would be otherwise. For me, the best is when I come on Sunday and the office is full of people with their families and children, and they're proudly showing them our premises and what we build in the new world of work. Be open-minded. No idea is a stupid idea. Accept that there are different opinions and discuss with the people, and you will learn through the discussion about the different perspectives and why they are good, and maybe even change your mind. It's very good to change your mind. Being stubborn did not bring me a lot in life. Being open-minded and listening to the others is super important if you want to be successful in your profession and in your life. Appreciate the differences. Everybody is different. And I always try to build teams that are very, very diverse. And by diverse, I don't mean men and women only. I mean also older generation, younger generation, people with a different educational background, people coming from different countries, people having different mentality, temperament. It only enriches the team. And appreciating that all people are different, and that what you think maybe not be the same what the other persons think is really, really good. And when you appreciate the differences, you're getting a real richness in business and in private life as well. Positive attitude. I've never seen anybody succeeding if he or she said, this cannot be done. No, thinking about, it's possible. I can do it. We can do it. If you think positively, you will find a way how to achieve a certain thing or how to solve a certain problem. If you come with the attitude, this cannot be done, you have very small chances to really make it happen. So positive attitude can do tremendous thing to any individual. I recently read research from a professor in IMD Lausanne who said that negative thinking can influence not only negatively your career and personal life, but also your health, because you are in certain cycles and you really have a negative, depressive thinking in your body. Sooner or later, some illness will appear. Happy people, they are always healthy. So positive thinking is super important. It will give you the energy to move forward. And glass is always half full, not half empty, okay? embrace the change as the opportunity. I put here the Chinese sign for a change, and it has two elements. One element of the sign is a threat, another element is opportunity. And I think if we think about every change as opportunity to grow, to learn, to go forward, to be successful, is the best way how to embrace a change. In today's world, I think change is the only constant that we are facing each and every day. If you are respectful and professional in all communications you're having in a company, no matter is it small company or large company, you will have a very, very good career. So if you treat other people the way how you want to be treated, the doors will be open for you. Think about it in any transaction, in any communication with any individual that you will meet in your professional life. It is paying back. Being nice is good. And now, after we have implemented the new world of work, what we have done, we have said we want to go the next step of the digital change and the next step in our vision. So we would like really to be inspiring people to really have some great opportunities and doing a great change in the new digital world. And we have a number of the companies in Czech Republic who are really, really good at it, and they are working with us, and they are having some really innovative and attractive projects. Many of the companies are implementing a position that is called Digital Transformation Officer. This job didn't exist a year ago, and now this is the most interesting job one can have in a company. So maybe this is a career opportunity. Talking about career opportunity, I wanted to finish with a few words. What do we do at Microsoft? We are hiring interns and we are hiring graduates. We have a special program for that, and every year we are hiring between 10 and 15 people. You can apply to that. There is a website, there are materials we have here around it, and we have a number of the programs for both interns as well as for the graduates. The graduate program is a 2-year program, intern is a 6-month program. And also you as a students have access to our Office tools, Office 365, free of charge. Please download it and use it. And if you know how to use it, you come to interview, say, I'm good with that. The chances are high you're going to get internship as well as maybe the graduate job.